Want to grow your business on social media but not sure what to post? I got you. There's actually a fairly simple plan you can follow to make sure you're engaging with your audience and turning them into loyal fans and customers. So let's get into it. Hey guys, welcome back. If you don't know me, my name is Renita. I'm a website designer who loves teaching people about Squarespace, and I'm the creator behind Gold Standard Design. If you're a creator, blogger, podcaster, or solopreneur looking to dive into the world of Squarespace, I got you. Okay, before we can draft up our plan, we need to get clear on a few things first. Your posts aren't going to be effective until you nail down these four things: know your audience, tell your story, share small tips and tricks, and have a call to action. First off, who are you speaking to? What are the problems they're having? What do they want to accomplish? Write down everything that comes to mind when you think of the person that you want to help. Do they have a specific age range or maybe a specific type of work? Next, you want to show that you understand the problems they're facing. You can do this by clearly defining the struggle or challenge that they want to overcome. Second, show your audience why you're the perfect person to help. Maybe you've been exactly where they are now, and that's why you created the product or service that you did to help solve this exact problem. Share your experience, what lessons you learned from it, and how you overcame the issue. Be as personal as possible here. It will really help people to relate to you and start building that trust. Third, share some quick and easy tips you learned along the way that helped you overcome your challenges. Make these tips things that your audience can do right away that will help them and give them some small wins. And fourth, make sure you ask your audience to do something. This is also referred to as a call to action or CTA. So you can encourage them to sign up for your freebie or watch your latest YouTube video, maybe leave a link to your contact page or portfolio if that's something you want them to check out, stuff like that. Really, anything that gets them to take some kind of action. Okay, now that you're clear on who you're talking to and how you can help them, let's jump into our 5 example posts. First up, we've got connection content. This is meant to connect with your audience so you're more relatable as a real human who's not perfect and has struggles. It also starts to build trust with your audience and positions you as an authority in your industry. So, an example of this would be 3 new things I've been trying lately and why. So, you'd want to share 3 new things or products or actions that you've personally tried related to your niche or topic in the last 6 to 12 months, and then explain why you're trying them and your results so far. So, a tennis coach might post something like, even as the coach or expert, we are still all works in progress and we still all like to mix things up a bit. Lately, I've been trying new things because it's time to level up. In the past 6 months, I started attending coaching workshops and seminars in order to improve my communication skills with my students. After 6 years of teaching tennis, I thought I knew all the tricks of how to work with different learning styles and personalities, but boy, was I wrong. I picked up some awesome new tips and tricks for helping older students that I'd never considered before. I've also been asking for feedback from other coaches so I can improve in areas I might not have even thought about. At first, this was hard because, who likes to hear that they're doing badly? But after some self reflection, I realized no one was trying to hurt my feelings, and I should look at it as an opportunity to improve and serve my students better, to be the best me I can be. Third, I actually scheduled more time away from coaching than I usually do. While I do love playing and teaching tennis, it's too easy to work until the point of burnout without even knowing it. And that's not fair to anyone, not my students and not my family. So, spending time on other hobbies and with my kids has been great for recharging my batteries. What's something new you've tried recently? Did it work? Comment below. Our second category is convincing content. This type of content showcases your services, products, and offers. These posts are aimed at increasing leads and sales. An example of a convincing post would be something like, coming soon, my new service or product. And then in the caption, you're going to explain what it is, what it does, and who it's for. So a salon might post something like this: Coming soon. Launching next month, I'm excited to announce my latest service, brow and lash tinting. Say goodbye to the daily hassle of makeup and hello to effortlessly beautiful brows and lashes. Our tinting service enhances your natural beauty by adding depth and color to your brows and lashes, giving you a stunning look that lasts. Perfect for those who want to save time in their morning routine and still look amazing, our brow and lash tinting is designed for busy girlies who want convenience without sacrificing on style. Book your appointment now and get ready to wake up looking gorgeous every day. Third, we've got challenging content. This is meant to engage with your audience in an icebreaker kind of way. It's aimed at getting people to comment and like your posts, which in turn helps the algorithm know to share your content with more people. An example would be something like this. How do you push yourself to be more productive every day? Me. Lack of exercise is the biggest reason people feel lethargic. Also me. This couch feels mighty comfy right now. Double tap if you have to push yourself to follow your own advice sometimes. What are some things that work? Fourth is inspirational content. This is another one aimed at engaging people to comment on your posts, which again makes the algorithm happy and shows it that your posts are of value to your audience. So you could post an inspirational quote and then in the caption relate it back to your industry or niche. Something like, "Imagine no limitations on what you can be, have, or do," said Brian Tracy. Don't wait for someone or something to hand your dream to you or give you permission. Instead, look in the mirror and give yourself permission. Ask yourself what it's going to take to be successful. You have all the answers you need. You are limitless. Side note, for a great tutorial on how to make a bunch of these kind of posts really quickly, check out Modern Millie's video on how to make 200 social media posts in 10 minutes. I'll have it linked down below. Check her out, guys. She is amazing at what she does. And last but not least is repurposed content. This is stuff like your blog posts, YouTube videos, live streams, etc., stuff that you've already created. Reusing content that you've already made saves you time and reminds you to always be connecting and educating your audience. So, an example would be taking your blog post and condensing it down to the main bullet points, then posting it on Facebook or Instagram with a link to the original post for more details if you want. You can do the same thing with YouTube videos as well. Take the transcript or the script that you wrote from the video and turn it into a blog post. Easy peasy. If you've got YouTube shorts, you can easily repost those on TikTok and Instagram for an easy win as well. You can see here a Facebook post I made that was originally a blog post. I just took the highlights and made them into swipeable slides, and I'm pretty sure I posted this on Instagram as well. Okay, so now you've got 5 different post categories you can rotate between: connection content, convincing content, challenging content, inspirational content, and repurposed content. I suggest drafting up 5 posts of each of these type of content and then rotating between them when you go to schedule your posts. For example, on Monday, schedule a connection post. On Tuesday, a convincing post, and so on. This gives you a repeatable process and plan to follow, so you don't have to feel like you're stumbling around in the dark, not knowing what you're doing. You could even call this your content calendar. If you've heard that term before and thought it was just for professional content creators, it's not. Content calendars are really for anyone wanting to get consistent with posting on social media for their business. They don't have to be complicated or fancy or scary, and really they're for everyone. Now, if all that sounds good to you and you'd like a little boost with your content planning game, check out my free content calendar download in the description. It's got everything you need to get started quickly with planning out your content and scheduling it so you can get consistent and stay consistent. With the separate planning and calendar sections, you've got options for how you want to view your content. I created this based off of the exact system that I use to plan out my own content, so I'm confident it will work for you too. I've also included an instruction page with specific steps to help you get going fast, so check it out. But wait, there's more! For product-based businesses, I've got 4 bonus ideas for your social media posts. 1, UGC or user-generated content. 2, product reviews and customer photos. 3, giveaways. And 4, infographics. If you haven't heard of UGC or user generated content, it's just a fancy term for unsponsored social media content. So, an example would be if you ordered a new hair dryer on Amazon and you were so impressed with it that you tweeted about it. That's user generated content. So, if your customers are loving your products, chances are good they're posting about it on their social media. When they tag your company in their post, that's your cue to repost it on your story or timeline, or even feature it on your website as a testimonial. Another great way to highlight social proof and testimonials for your brand is by posting product reviews and customer photos. You can send your product to influencers with large followings or even smaller followings, and that's usually called a PR package. But you can also offer customers a discount code on their next purchase if they leave a review or comment. Collecting all the positive reviews, especially those that have pictures of happy customers with the product, makes it easy to showcase why your product is so great and convince other people to buy it. Remember, people buy from people they trust, so you need to build that trust before people are going to buy from you. Product reviews are a great way to do that. Now, I'm pretty sure we all know what giveaways are and why people love them because free stuff is always great. Giveaways are a great way to get some engagement and buzz going for new products. If someone wins your product in a giveaway and ends up liking it, they're super likely to tell their friends and spread good word of mouth. Conversely, if they don't love it, they could up spreading less than stellar reviews about your product, so maybe make sure you're putting quality stuff out there. Speaking of hyping up new products, posting infographics is an easy way to share important information about you, your company, or your products in a fun way that gets people's attention. This is especially useful if you're ramping up to launching a new product or service. So you could tease the launch with infographic posts in the days and weeks leading up to the event to create hype and excitement. So there you go. I hope you've got a better sense of how you can create a plan for your business's social media content and that it doesn't have to be overwhelming. Another hot tip I've found to be super helpful is batching my content creation. So I'll sit down for an afternoon or two and write down a ton of ideas and then sort them into the categories that we talked about before. From there, I'll start building out post ideas and starting to schedule them. I usually like to do a couple weeks at a time, ideally a month, so that my brain gets time to rest and recharge in between. Try it out and see if that works for you too. If you found any of this helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content creation tips and tricks. And let me know in the comments what other things you're interested in learning about Squarespace, websites, or online business. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.